Miranda's wish, take one.
She's a special, caring person. She looks out for others. She wants to take care of other people. She just has that unique gift.
I like it that we're opposite and we like to argue a lot and it's fun.
She's a happy, healthy 11-year-old getting ready to start 6th grade. Well, she's starting 6th grade. She's not ready.
We have a bunch of cats and we have 2 dogs. We like to go feed cows with Mom and Dad sometimes, and we always get mauled when we go out there. You can't even walk.
Miranda noticed a lump April of 2022. We actually went to the ER that night. ENT ended up doing a biopsy. It came back as Hodgkin's lymphoma stage 2. We immediately started chemo for about 6 months. I think we went to the ER 12 times for fevers. 14 times for fevers. She also had another significant complication too. She developed a blood clot in her heart.
The size and the location was kind of rare, I think, scary. It's hard to watch your kid go through something like that. You always say, can it be me instead?
I would take every poke for her if I could.
But she handled it like a trooper and just did what she had to do. And everywhere we went, all the doctors and nurses she'd have fun with, and Heather gave her a hug and said, thanks for taking care of our daughter. And she says, I think she took care of us. That was pretty cool.
Miranda has a shirt that says, I'm a hero, and that's true. She went through so much, and she came out this on the other side, and she's a warrior. She's a hero in my mind.
We were in the hospital during chemo, and a nurse came in and said, have you heard about Make-A-Wish? Like that, and we said no.
We didn't know much about Make-A-Wish, but when you're approached and say, hey, you have this option for Make-A-Wish, it's like, whoa, that's kind of surreal at that time.
We sat down with Miranda and we explained to her what Make-A-Wish did, kind of said the sky was the limit. We were trying to think of something she could do either close to home or, something like that. We had gone to the races once and had just kind of commented that the Nationals would be a really cool experience.
Once I went a couple times, I fell in love with racing, and then I wanted to make that my wish.
Miranda was all like, okay, what girls are there that race?
Last year we met McKenna, and she just really got her into racing.
Miranda's mom reached out about a year ago and told me about the wish and what Miranda was going through, and with them being local and with Nationals going on a year ago, they were just hoping that when I was around town there might be a chance that I could meet up with them, and so we were able to make that happen.
Miranda was going through infusions at home, so she couldn't leave. It was a long process. McKenna wanted to get together, and I said, well, we can't leave home. So she said, well, I'll gladly come down there and visit you guys. And she came down armed with crafts and things to do for the girls. They painted, they talked.
Miranda's is hanging in our room. McKenna did one half and Miranda did the other.
I think anytime somebody welcomes you into their home, it's just so personal, and especially in a situation like with what Miranda was going through, you really get to see up close and personal like what they're actually going through.
She goes out of her way to do things for people when they need it.
She's a really special kid.
She'll always be a little part of our family.
The anticipation leading up to Miranda's Make-A-Wish was pretty cool. We found out the general itinerary of who she would be meeting, what she would be doing.
I almost wanted to have a New Year's countdown for Nationals.
The Knoxville Nationals, it's like, you talk to anybody in sprint car racing, any driver in sprint car racing, owner, they want to win the Knoxville Nationals.
It's the biggest and baddest sprint car race in the whole world.
It's a 4-day event, and it's very, very hard to win. We plan for the whole year leading up to those 4 days.
We have drivers almost every year from at least 3 countries. That's pretty special for us here at Knoxville to know that we're pulling off something that is It is a global event and has fans, all over the world.
It's just solid people. Everybody just milling around, getting their favorite T-shirts, eating at the food vendors we have there. And when you do that in a town that's normally 7,000, it fills it up in a hurry.
Never dreamed somebody would choose Knoxville Raceway for their Make-A-Wish, and so, man, we were so honored when we heard that and almost couldn't believe it.
I wanted to make sure that we went over the top on it.
Miranda could have chosen anything in the world and she chose this. It means like so much to us. I was her age when I started coming here to watch, and so just to think about like the fact that I'm even here and like able to be a part of it is like, you can't ask for anything more.
Miranda was a junior nationals queen for the contest evening.
And I got to escort all the queen contestants to the stage to get judged to see who would be the queen.
It's such an amazing thing for women and girls that they do during the Knoxville Nationals, and so I wanted to make sure that she got to experience that if she wanted to.
She had a crown and she gave me one, and that just made my day when I got that sparkly crown.
After everything that Miranda's been through, she deserves a crown in many ways, but I'm glad that the Queen's Contest got to symbolize that in a small way.
This is on the first day. Mallory loves unicorns, and she's seen a unicorn at the World Outlaws trailer with little race gear on. She just like, I gotta have that. So I was like, okay, fine. And we walked over there and she got that, and Miranda wanted a hat. I tried to pay him for it, and he's like, nope, this is on us. He knew why we were there, and they wanted to do that.
Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. We're all good here. We're all good here. You guys look like you're on a special trip. I like it.
Yeah, we tried to. He wouldn't let us pay.
We were in the ticket office getting everything kind of lined up, and he had a special flag for Miranda to get all the autographs on. They just wanted to do stuff for her, and it's just so neat to see the generosity of people.
Usually we sit in the grandstands, but this week we sat up in the suites every night. So it's air conditioned and the best stuff.
I reached out to the flagman and just asked if there was any chance that she could wave a flag, and he went above and beyond and let her come up in the flag stand for hot laps, which was just like so cool.
That was a cool experience. Not very many people get to say they've done that.
Cool.
Hey, there's McKenna.
Where?
In this one.
It's just a whole different perspective when the cars are right next to you and you're above them.
As the cars go by, the amount of wind that comes off of them, it's kind of unreal, what those guys go through every night.
Just to look up in the flag stand and see her was just like so cool.
She waved.
I had victory lane on my left and Miranda up above me in the flag stand, and just to know like how bad I wanted to be in victory lane, but like to see her was just like, we were already there, you know what I mean? Like that's all that matters.
She started waving back at me.
That's pretty cool.
Just knowing like there's a greater purpose to what we're doing here. And that makes it like all the more worth living and all the more worth doing.
The first night we rode in the Jeep and he went super fast. It was so fun.
We got in and sat down. He took off really fast. We got out on the track and he looked over at Miranda and he goes, how'd you like that?
I like this.
What'd you think of that?
I said it was cool and fun.
He has been doing it for years, and he's just is an awesome guy and likes to have fun with it. On Thursday, we got to meet Brian Brown in person and got a tour of his trailer. Tom.
Very, very nice to meet you. Are you excited? Yeah. Yes, what I want to do is, if it's okay with you, I want to just give you guys a kind of a tour of like the whole operation so you can kind of see how it all works. Does that sound good?
We heard that Miranda had the wish to come to the Knoxville Raceway for the Knoxville Nationals. And when they asked me, would you want to be a part of that? Absolutely. And when I got to meet her today, it just solidified my answer. What a sweetheart. So the only way for us to keep that clean is we have to take our hand up off the wheel and we grab this. We grab that. Now we have a clean shield.
He told us all about his equipment in each of his little cabinets. It was really cool.
It was so fun to see him. That just taught me a little more about racing.
Hopefully you guys can come down there and get... Okay.
For it.
I'm gonna try my best.
We just wanted to make this wish for her be as special as we can. We gave her a backstage look at all of our entire operation.
He also gave me a shirt that only his pit crew gets.
So now she's part of our race teams. Hopefully she knows that we're behind her 100%, no different than she's behind us.
You're a pretty special kid, so you deserve it.
That afternoon, we met with McKenna. They got to help her a little bit and do some stuff on the car.
It's a specialty grease.
Then I shouldn't be trusted.
It was really cool to see how interested she was in wanting to see the whole trailer. When I asked her, like, what do you want to see in here? She said, everything. What do you want to know about it?
Everything.
You can open all the cabinets if you want. Okay, go ahead. Squeeze that handle. Oh, you're going to want to grab the whole thing. Yeah, there you go. Do you like to get dirty? Okay, just put a little bit right on this ring. Just kind of smear it around on there, okay?
We got to help her get stuff ready for her car.
Even being willing to get a little dirty and build some parts with us and work on it.
She showed us her fire-resistant suit, her helmet, her head sock, and stuff like that.
There. It's something we get to see all the time, but for her to take such an interest in that at a young age was really special.
Mallory got to climb in her car and sit in her car, and she loved it. Mallory really wants to go racing now. She wants to be a racer.
This is a motor plate off my race car. So this holds the motor in the car. But I was thinking we could get some stickers to put on here too that look kind of like that.
So McKenna she took a piece of her engine and she made a picture frame out of it. The picture was from the night that she was at our house and they did a painting together.
She also got me a light that has a picture of her car and my name on it.
That's a very special gift.
Well, she's going to be reading our invocation tonight. We know her very, very well. McKenna Hassey.
Miranda got to come down, stand next to me while I gave the invocation in front of tens of thousands of people, and they announced her when we walked out.
Would you please put your hands together for Miranda Banstra? She could have had any wish she wanted. She wanted to be here at Knoxville with McKenna. Please put your hands together for her. She's beautiful.
When the whole grandstands just erupted in cheers, that was just surreal. They were cheering for our baby.
I pray that we would all be grateful for the opportunity that we individually have to take part in such an incredible event at such an incredible facility, Lord. I pray that we would cherish it and make amazing memories.
Miranda and Mallory and McKenna all being up there together just gave them a chance to become closer.
And prayer is what got us through this whole journey. It was cool to have the celebratory prayer along with the prayers of we need help.
I hope she knows and realizes how many people she inspired in that moment. It was just really special.
I could really tell that, she was having the time of her life, and that really makes us feel great at Knoxville Raceway to be a small part of that for her.
And when I look at Miranda, I think she embodies never quit. And so for us, it definitely inspires us to keep going.
She has not only her family supporting her, she has 30,000 race fans behind her.
There's been a lot of records set here at Knoxville, a lot of first winner of the Nationals, fastest qualifying time. But just so you know, you'll be the first wish child ever at Knoxville Raceway, and that'll go down the history books forever.
Miranda, we are so proud of you. You're a hero. You always will be.
Miranda, you are our inspiration and our strength.
I couldn't be more proud to call you my daughter.
Thank you, Make-A-Wish.
Everyone that did anything to help me have a better day or a better week. Thank you.